Okay, so today we're going to build a Kahoot. I've already signed in. It's very simple. You just simply go to create.kahoot.it. If you need to create a new account, follow the directions, create a new account, otherwise sign in. Once you're in Kahoot, you can choose a couple of different things. You can find a public Kahoot, which is one that has already been built, and we'll go check that out first. You can type in any of the information you need and it'll search it for you, and then you can have the kids play that. Or what we will do is go to New Kahoot. And in this case, we're going to either create a quiz, a discussion, or a survey. Each one of these will give us different options, give us different choices, and we'll do each one of those right now very quickly. So we'll start off with a quiz. And let's call it science. Go. Okay, question 1. What is science? I can go and find a picture. I could even choose a file, which will be what we do. So I'll download a file of a doveweed. And we'll actually change this to what is doveweed. Alright. Then down here we're going to put our answers. We're going to put an animal, a plant, a fungus, none of the above. So we know it's a plant, so we're going to click on that. That makes it correct. We scroll down, we've got save and continue, we've got add a question, we've got duplicate, and we've got cancel. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a question. Okay, so we're back. So we're back in our Kahoot. We're making a new question, and we're going to have our question based upon a video. And I'm just going to make it very simple. So now that we're going to use a video, we're going to click video. And here's where we put our information. We go to our YouTube page. I already searched this out. And I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to paste it in. Scroll down. And we are going to give it some answers here. We're going to call it, what is the video about? It's about dogs, cats, doveweed, none of the above. Obviously doveweed was our correct answer. So we're good with that now. So what we're going to do is we are going to save and continue. Okay, so now we've got in here, we can change the order that we have. We can delete a question. We can, it's very simple to move them. Just click and drag. It tells us our time. It tells us how many choices we have. Now with the video, the time starts after the video has ended. It doesn't start until that video finishes. So you can use that. So what we're going to do now is go back down to the bottom. We're going to go save and continue. And then we can change the settings. We've got a primary audience is going to be school. You have university, business, training, event, and social, and that's none of ours. We can make it public or private. We can put in a description of it for anyone. So this is a practice training Kahoot. We can tag it. We can change the difficulty level. Most of that's just for searching. So then again, we save and continue. We can put an image to start with it, or we can even have a video to start it with. So let's go with choosing an image, and we'll use our doveweed image. We just have to wait for it to finish, and we're good. Now we click done. Now you're able to have the kids play it instantly, or what I would highly suggest is to simply preview it to see how it's going to look for the students. So we're going to click on preview, and this is going to be the exact behavior that the kids will have to do. Theirs will look like this on their iPads. It will say Kahoot and it'll say enter game pin. On your computer you're going to have a launch button, and then you can have these. I would suggest leave it exactly the way it is. Click launch. Have all of your kids get into Kahoot on their device. You can tell it's ready to go because it starts playing goofy music. This is the pin that all of the students are going to have to enter in order to play this particular Kahoot. So our pin is 623935. We're then going to hit enter. This is what the kids are going to do as well. They're in because it says nickname okay to go. So I'm going to put in my nickname. It's Dan. I'm ready to go. Once on this screen, on your screen, we start getting all our names, because remember, this is going to be the screen you see when you are giving the Kahoot to students. This is my only name. I can also kick them out if I want to. I'm going to click start, and this is my starting page, and it's asking if I'm ready for 2 questions. Question 1 over here. This will be projected onto a screen, so the kids will see this. What is doveweed? Here's our picture, and I, as the student, would say it is a plant, and I'm correct. So then we look and we wait until all of the students have finished, and you can see who got which question right or wrong. We can show our image again, and when you're ready to go, you've discussed why the answer is correct. You can click next. It shows the different scores. Click next again, and now we're going to have another question, and the question is, what was the video about? So we watch this little video. What's the video about? Obviously, the video is about doveweed. And as you can see, our timer is not going down. We can skip the entire question, but you have to watch the video. So as soon as the video is over, our timer will go down. As you can see, we skip it all the way out to the end. Now our timer starts going down, so I need to answer the question. And then because I'm the only player, it says correct. Voila, we've got our answers. And then click next again. Here's the scoreboard. It'll show up on the screen what the students have scored. We'll click end, and I won. I got this many points, 2 correct, 0 incorrect, and your points are based on also how quickly you get it. We can then go into feedback and results, and it will give the student some opportunity to give you feedback. So we can do all of these things, or we can simply go back. And by going back, we're going to shut off this screen. We're back into Kahoot. And now we can make different things. Discussion is going to be the same. Let's start by asking a question. Hopefully you can type a little bit better than I can. Who's your favorite teacher? Go. We can drag and drop an image in here, so let's not bother with that right now. I already showed you how to do that. You can also do video as well. Answer 1, Ms. Smith, Mr. Jones. Okay, save and continue. Obviously, since it is a discussion, you're only going to discuss one question at a time. So who's your favorite? We're going to keep everything exactly the same because it's not really that important. We can put in description practice discussion maker. Save and continue. We're not going to put a cover on this one. There's no point. We're going to click done again, and let's try to preview it and see what happens. Okay, so again, exactly the same. We're going to launch it. Kahoot is going to give us our pin. You know it's working because you're getting your music. So our pin goes in 443250. I'm going to enter. Again, I'm Dan. It's up on the screen. And let's get started. So we got our question, who is your favorite teacher? And we're going to say, I like Mr. Jones better. So, I picked Mr. Jones. How come I picked Mr. Jones? How come someone else picked Miss Smith? This will bring the ability in your classroom to get a discussion going and get opinions based upon the different questions in a different format, rather than the kids having to raise their hands and talk about things like that with the discussion. This way now you can almost make it a game. So again, we've got the same thing, and that's it. So we go back out again. Now that we have this finished, let's go back into Kahoot and go to a survey. Favorite foods is going to be our survey. Again, you would have your image. We're going to go, what is your favorite food? Scroll down. Only really got a choice between these two, but if we need to, we can add more. So, pizza, candy, ice cream, Brussels sprouts. If any children pick that, you know they're lying. So, we've got that down. Save and continue. Again, we're going to keep everything. This time, this is a survey practice Kahoot. Save and continue. We could put a cover image. We won't. We're all done with that. If we want to preview it, we can preview it exactly the same as we did last time. I don't think we need to go through this again. So this has been a lesson on how to build Kahoots. As you can see, I now, up in where it says My Kahoots, I have 4 Kahoots built. It says all of the different things that we've made. We've got science. We've got our other science, which I believe I should have named this a little better and called this our duckweed. And then we've got these very specific names. So that is Kahoot at a quick glance. If you have any more questions, let me know.